What do you believe the outcome will be? And what is the most likely outcome? So we're going to have a look today and see if your thoughts and expectations are aligning with destiny. So Spirit, for the viewer, may we have a look at what do they believe is the outcome in a particular situation? What do they believe is the outcome, please? Okay, we have got the High Priestess, and let us have a look at what is the most likely outcome. Spirit, what is the most likely outcome here, please? What is the most likely outcome for the viewer? Okay, we have got Temperance. We've got two major arcana here. Wonderful. This is really such a beautiful message. So you have come up as the High Priestess in regards to what do you believe the outcome is going to be. The High Priestess in Tarot is known as Queen of the Heavens. This really is someone who has their finger on the pulse of the universe, really being able to note all of the tiniest shifts of energetic changes. In this particular deck, the High Priestess is depicted with two sets of teeth, adding a really striking layer of symbolism to the traditional meaning of the High Priestess card, which already represents duality, mystery, hidden knowledge, and the seen versus the unseen. But with the presence of these two sets of teeth, it deepens this theme in a very profound way. Teeth are very symbolic of communication, power, and survival. And having two sets suggests that there is an ability to hold multiple truths at once. The High Priestess really is a guardian of wisdom, but she never reveals everything all at once. She decides who is ready to hear and what they are ready to hear. And these two sets of teeth may be speaking about the spoken truth versus the unspoken truth, what we choose to reveal and what we still kept hidden. In this particular instance for this question, I believe that this is saying that we have the ability to see and to understand possibly two different perspectives at the same time, really embodying both logic and intuition. You have this deeper knowledge that exists beneath the surface, and it's really only accessible to those who seek it. And how this ties to your belief about the outcome, you may think you know everything, but the High Priestess reminds you that there is always more beneath the surface waiting to be uncovered. So you may have this belief about the outcome, and it is rooted with this deep intuition and this inner knowing. And the High Priestess is a card of secrets, mystery, and spiritual insight, meaning that you may feel an unshakable sense of certainty about what is to come. You may even be relying on your intuition, your downloads, your dreams, or these subconscious nudges to guide your expectations. And with these two sets of teeth, it's really showing me that there may be some hidden factors at play, something that you sense but cannot yet prove. On a deep level, the High Priestess is really suggesting that your belief is strong, but the full picture isn't yet clear, and there may still be more to uncover. You certainly are trusting that your instincts are leading you in this right direction, but let's see what the Temperance reveals about the actual outcome. The most likely outcome is one of balance, patience, and divine alignment. While you may feel really sure about where things are heading with that High Priestess card, the Temperance suggests that this is unfolding at a steady, measured pace, not one big dramatic shift. What I do find particularly interesting about this deck is we have the brain, the cerebral cortex in the center, and then the two hands here. And this to me feels like it is talking to your conscious, your subconscious, and your conscious mind. Again, there's this almost tangible energy around you where you are able to pick up these shifts and these changes that are coming your way. But this particular card may be reminding us that timing is key. Even if the outcome that you believe is correct, it may require moderation and patience to really fully manifest. If you are expecting something to happen quickly or intensely, then Temperance is gently advising that slow and steady are what win the race. Everything is aligning, just not in a rushed way. And there certainly feels to be an element of alchemy here, really blending different energies and experiences, or even perspectives, to create the perfect resolution. So what we can see here is that your intuition is very strong, but Temperance is also advising of this patience and balance. You certainly might be right about the direction, but the timing and the process may be more gradual than expected. The universe feels like it is working to harmonize all of the elements. That's what I'm seeing with these hands here, before the outcome fully unfolds. So it is suggesting to trust the timing. Your vision is valid, but you may need to allow things to flow rather than forcing anything here. The High Priestess to me is a card of internal manifestation, and it also has a very passive stance. So the suggestion would be stay open to the timing and really allow the outcome to unfold naturally. Everything really is coming together just at its own perfect pace. Now, as I always like to remind you, this is a collective reading and therefore it is not going to resonate with everyone. Please always listen to your own intuition as to whether this reading is for you. If you would like your own private reading, then there is a link within my bio. I do currently have a special. If you go to the link in my bio and then scroll to where my tarot readings are, you will see that I have a March Destiny, a tarot forecast for the month ahead, and there are only a few of those that are still available. For any of you that have ever been curious about beginners or intermediate tarot, I have 2 online classes that are available. Again, the links are here within my bio. These courses are available online and can be done in your own time. They are both accredited courses, and at completion of these courses, you will have the opportunity for certification. Currently, each of these courses are $44. All of the cards that I use within my readings are also linked within my bio. You just have to scroll down and find the deck that you love.